from Flux. In this video, I wanted to share with you the first thing I ever made out of yarn. Now, I've been sharing some beginner knitting videos lately and some beginner crocheting videos lately because this is a wonderful time as the air is getting cooler. People kind of want to learn a new craft or a hobby, and knitting and crochet is a wonderful kind of cool weather project. So I wanted to share with you the first thing I ever made. This is the scarf, and I still have it, and it is kind of falling apart. It's like got all these ratty edges from being washed. It has holes in it from where I missed different stitches. There are parts of it that are really narrow and parts of it that are really wide, but you know, I'm really proud of this scarf. It was the first thing I ever made all by myself. Now, this is a knitted scarf because I learned how to knit years before I learned how to crochet. The first crochet project I ever made, finished piece, was a granny square. So you can check out my granny square tutorial if you're looking for a fun project. That's a great first project. But this scarf, you know, it had a funny story too, because when I went, I got inspired to knit something. I really wanted to learn how to knit. So I went to the craft store and I got the needles. I found some pretty needles on the shelf. I found some yarn that I really thought was nice looking. And little did I know, I had no idea that recommended needle size or recommended hook size was even a thing. So I just found some like pretty shiny purple needles, and I found this yarn that I thought was really pretty. It was kind of like a burgundy color with some multicolor blobs. Now, some of you may know novelty yarn such as this, anything with a lot of texture or embellishments, is probably not the most ideal yarn to start with. You'll want to do something a little smoother, such as this yarn here, to kind of see what you're doing. But I didn't care. I just wanted to jump right in. So again, it was years and years ago. I got a DVD from the library and I put it in and I watched the DVD, and it was totally confusing. I got frustrated, but after a long time and lots of frustration, I got the project done, and I was super proud to wear it. I wore it all the time and I still have it. And I've made lots of things since, but I feel like I had to share this with you because I get this question a lot from people who watch the YouTube channel of what I made. So that's my story, my journey into knitting and then later crochet. So I'm gonna leave it to you now. What was your first thing you ever made? Did you tackle a large project like a blanket? Did you do an easy kind of scarf project? Share in the comments below what your first project was, whether you knit, crochet, if you sew, some of you embroider. So leave that below, and we would all love to see, you know, if you have any funny stories. I mean, did you make a blanket and realize later it had a giant hole in it? Did you drop a bunch of stitches and not know what to do? Did you make a sweater that was like 10 sizes too big? So share your stories below. I'm sure it'll be really fun for everybody to see everything. So that's it. That's the first thing I ever made. Thanks so much for joining me in my story, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone, and happy stitching.